Do you ever have that one piece of clothing that you feel like maybe you need to keep for a special occasion, and so you don't get much wear out of it and your cost per wear is pretty high? In today's video, I want to style a really dressy, beautiful piece that previously I may have kept more for just fancy occasions, for dressing up, for date night, for going to a special event. But I've styled it up in about 20 different ways to take you from those kind of casual day-to-day outfits to right up to those dressy events. It is kindly sponsored by Amoretu. They are a women's wear brand that have a huge focus on sustainability. In 2025, Amoretu are committed to achieving more than 50% of their fabrics to be biodegradable, more than 90% to be eco-friendly fabrics, and more than 40% to be natural fibers. Currently, they're at 60% of their fabrics being eco-friendly and are on their way to that 90% goal. Amoretu are known for their high-quality classic styles, specifically designed for women over 30 to feel really confident and elevated in their clothing. So today I'm styling up this gorgeous champagne ivory coloured slip skirt. It's pretty long, it's kind of like a madaxi length on me, and I just thought this was a perfect piece to create this video around and start off a bit of a series maybe to share a little bit more inspiration on how you can wear different items in different ways, or like many different ways. So if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know for the next one. But this is just something that, because it's a new addition to my wardrobe, I think it's the perfect time to do a video like this for me so that I can see how many ways I can style this skirt. And I knew it was going to be versatile, which is why I picked it. But sometimes it's good to just try on those outfits that you have in your head and double check if they work or if they don't. This is a really beautiful skirt. It has some French seaming on the inside, so all the seams are really nicely hidden away. It's a really beautifully finished piece. I absolutely love it. The waist is elasticated as well, which is great because I like to have a little bit of breathing room in my waistbands so that I can wear something like this if I'm feeling a little bit bloated, which I do mention a lot, but I do find I get bloated a lot. And I wore this the other day to work and I was bloated and I still felt great and it was still really comfortable. So it's a really nice piece to be able to wear in those occasions. Like I said, I have about 20 outfits to share. I'm just going to chat quickly through the outfits. I won't spend too much time on each, but just kind of my thought process behind how I styled it and where I might wear it. So this first outfit, I've styled it with this beautiful merino wool roll neck. This is one of my favorite color combinations for the current season for autumn. It's just really beautiful. And I feel like the wool mixed with the satin skirt is a really lovely contrast as well. I wanted to put some boots on to make this feel wintry, but I thought a black boot or a dark boot might be just too heavy. So I've gone for those kind of like beigey boots that I don't wear all that often. But I think these are the perfect boots for a skirt like this because it's not taking away too much of the attention, it's not too much of a contrast, but it is covering up my ankles, and so there's no gap in between the skirt and the boots. And I've just added on my ivory winter coat here as well, just to keep this outfit really cozy and snuggly. This is probably a kind of outfit I might wear to work, but it's also one I would wear if I was maybe going out for dinner or meeting a friend and I wanted just to be a little bit more dressed up. This to me could be worn a good bit around like the festive season as well, when I'm kind of wanting to dress up a little bit more throughout the day. The next one, I definitely had festive season in mind, and I'm sorry if mentioning this in like October, November is a little bit too early, but I think it's never too early to start thinking about our festive season wardrobe, especially when it comes to styling pieces that we already own and maybe just styling them in new and different ways. So this off-shoulder top is a really beautiful piece. I think it adds to the dressiness just because of that like bare shoulder. It adds a little bit of femininity, and it's a really, really nice piece to wear with this ivory skirt. I feel like a black and cream contrast is always really nice. I've mentioned this before as well about tucking black tops into those more see-through lighter bottoms. And what I've done here is just tuck this top into like kind of a skin-colored slip skirt that I have on underneath this skirt. So you might be able to see the little bit of a lacy trim, but I would rather that than be able to see a black top tucked in because that would stand out a lot more. And it also just helps as well to add an extra layer of warmth because I'm not wearing tights with these outfits and I'm going to need a little bit of extra warmth in there with the slip. I love these black velvet kitten heels as well. I think they just finish off any outfit really perfectly. It makes them look really dressy, they're really feminine, but they're really comfortable because they're just the tiniest little kitten heel. And then my black bag that I feel like I'll probably style with every outfit because I've noticed myself lately in videos, I always put this bag with outfits, but it's just such a really nice finishing touch. It's a very polished bag and it kind of dresses up outfits where other more casual, maybe like crossbody bag or something, might dress it down. The next outfit I'm actually styling another piece from Amoretu. and it is this really cool cardigan that you might have seen me wear actually in a few recent videos. I pretty much put it on as soon as I got it, and I styled it up with the skirt almost straight away, and I just thought it was such a cool outfit. What I really love about it is that I can kind of layer up, you know, more tops underneath it. So in this outfit I have a black roll neck underneath, and it just adds a lot more warmth as well. But I think in the warmer weather, or like milder months, I could wear this open over like a maybe like a little vest top and jeans or something like that. But for the moment, I'm really enjoying styling it. The roll neck underneath, belting the waist, and then styling it either with this ivory slip skirt or any other slip skirt, or with a pair of jeans as well. I wore this with the roll neck and a pair of jeans to work one day, and I got a lot of compliments on this cardigan. So I think it's a really cool piece. It's very different for me, I think, because I normally wear such block colours, but I think it's quite cool. It does have the brand name on it, but I think you can't really tell what it says, and that's kind of what I like about it. Unless you look on the back and you can kind of see it all in one piece. And to be honest, I feel like these little icons kind of look like tiny little Christmas trees, so maybe it makes it even more festive. So maybe this will be my kind of neutral Christmas jumper this year. We will see. But I just think it complements the skirt really nicely. I love pairing knitwear with those kind of floatier, soft, drapey, silky fabrics. I just think it's such a nice combination. This cardigan as well is really nice fabric content. It is a mix of cotton and wool, so it's going to be really, really good to wear in. It's not going to bobble as much as man-made fibers do with knitwear, like acrylic and polyester, things like that. So it's a really lovely lightweight knit because of the cotton in it. But like I mentioned, it's great for, you can either layer up underneath it for that extra warmth, or you can wear it on its own, and it's kind of an all year round piece. This next outfit, again, I've just kind of swapped out from the cardigan to the jacket, and this dressed it down even more, and the addition of the kind of olive green is a really, really nice tone to put with this. It makes it feel super autumnal, and because I've paired it with the slightly lower heeled boots, these are a super comfy pair of boots that I can wear all day long. It's the perfect kind of wandering around London kind of outfit. And again, I think the addition of the brown crossbody bag dresses it down even more and just really balances and grounds the outfit. Okay, the next outfit feels dressy, I think maybe because of the colour palette, but it is still very casual. We've still got flats on. So I've paired an ivory roll neck, ivory kind of like a looser fit roll neck, with this skirt that I could just do a little bit of a front tuck with. And then I popped on my leopard print flats. So this outfit feels very feminine, very comfortable, very easy to wear. Easy to wear if you're not eating like pasta or curry or anything that's going to stain your outfit, but easy to wear all the same if you're careful. And then I've just thrown on my trench coat as well, because I just think a layer like this always just kind of pulls any outfit together. Again, makes it feel really autumnal, makes it feel really easygoing, especially this trench coat that's just like unlined. It's just really easy, just throw it on, actually just tie it at the waist. It's just an outfit that I could wear on repeat and not get bored of it. Okay, next up is a bit more of a bundled up outfit. I've thrown on a slightly looser fit roll neck. This is a cashmere, 100% cashmere, and I just worn it loose instead of tucking it in, where normally I would tuck things in. Like I mentioned, it is kind of harder with black tops to tuck into like a lighter coloured bottom. So I've just decided I'm just going to wear it loose, and it's just going to be that kind of comfy, effortless vibe. I've also thrown on some really chunky flat boots here as well. I say flat, a little bit of a platform maybe, but so this is super cool, super casual, definitely like a weekend vibe, or maybe a day where I'm like on a shoot where I'm not in the office. So when I'm in the office, I tend to dress up a little bit more, and when I'm on shoot, I can kind of lean into my more casual style, and I just feel a little bit more easygoing because I kind of need to be able to like move around and be on my feet all day. I've also added my big wool beige coat because although I love the like black and ivory combination, I've already styled that kind of monochrome vibe, and I just want to add that third colour, that lovely rich camel brown that we see so much of this time of year. And again, I think because this coat's oversized, it adds even more just that kind of like effortless, easygoing vibe. Okay, back to that base of like the ivory. It's a slightly different ivory roll neck. This is a more fitted ivory roll neck. It's 100% wool. Really cozy, but it fits, it's very slim fitting to the body, so it tucks in perfectly to this skirt. And then I'm going to add a bit more of a monochrome vibe with some chunky black boots, same ones from earlier, and then this kind of cropped leather jacket. And then this cropped leather jacket that I featured as well in my like petite styling video. And I just talked about how the right length of jacket can make you look taller and can kind of cut you off at the right point, rather than sometimes when your jackets are like more below hip length, and they just kind of cut your body in half a little bit awkwardly. This just feels like it really elongates the outfit. It definitely does that colour sandwich again, where I've kind of got like the black boots and the black jacket, but it's really figure flattering and it's balancing my proportions nice. And then just to add a third colour to this, so it wasn't so stark monochrome, I've added my brown crossbody bag, because again, it just kind of gives it a bit of like an easygoing, effortless vibe. This is definitely a weekend outfit for me. I'm using the same exact base, the ivory roll neck and the skirt, but I'm adding a blazer this time because I just want to show how I might dress up the exact same base, but make it maybe a bit more dressy, maybe for the office. So I've added a blazer, this kind of like beigey toned blazer, and I think that really complements the ivory tones. It feels very neutral and very subtle. It doesn't feel like too much of a contrast. And then I've gone for those kind of beigey coloured ankle boots again, just to keep this really kind of in the same colour family. Really bright and really fresh, even though it is autumn. It feels autumnal, but it doesn't feel like a very dark autumnal outfit. So if you're not really keen on those darker autumn and winter tones and you don't like to wear a lot of black, this can be a great direction to go in for autumn and winter. And I want to try this combination one more time for a completely different look, and I've gone for another blazer outfit, but this time with a black blazer. It's a little bit more oversized, a little bit more of kind of a boyfriend style. So I wear this a little bit more casually than I would my previous beige blazer. And then I've gone and added on some leopard print flats as well, which I think just make this really wearable, really comfortable. Great for this time of year when it's still a little bit mild, but as it gets into the colder weather, obviously like sockless shoes are just not going to cut it. But I think for now it's a really nice option. And then maybe kind of coming into spring again as well. I've also just added in a blue handbag. I don't style up this handbag very often, and I just wanted to kind of see what it would look like with this monochrome base, and I think it's quite cool. Okay, I think this might be the dressiest outfit of this whole thing, and it might also be my favorite. This is definitely festive season outfit. This could also be the perfect outfit for like if you're a bride and you need either like a night before or like the day after outfit. If you're like especially a winter bride, this would be amazing. I actually styled my friend for the day after her wedding, and I'm pretty sure I put her in an exact skirt like this and like a cream knit, and she felt so good, and I've basically gone out and recreated the outfit for myself. But it's the same base again, it's that ivory roll neck, but I've paired it with my wedding shoes, and I think that's what makes this outfit so special for me, is that obviously I have my wedding shoes and I also have my wedding handbag as well. And these little kind of embellished shoes and embellished bag, they add so much to this outfit, even though as you've seen before it was just like a roll neck and a skirt. It can really go either way. You can add chunky boots, make it real cool and casual, or you can add those really dressy bag and shoes and make it so special. And then I just wanted to keep the whole thing super ivory, super bridal. Not that I'll ever be a bride again, but I've thrown on my wool coat again, and I just think this completes the outfit really nicely. Okay, apparently I've got another outfit with the exact same base. So this time I wanted to dress it down a little bit more and make it real like cozy. So I've added this massive chunky cardigan over the top, which if it was a little bit longer, this would satisfy me more because there is a little bit of a gap between the cardigan and the skirt, which is fine, but I am a bit pedantic sometimes, and I do like when my outerwear is longer than my skirt, especially if it's going to be like almost the same length. But like I said, it's a super cozy outfit. And then also same beige boots again to keep it really tonal, just to keep it super neutral, but in those lighter neutral tones. I just wanted to add in here as well, because I took a little bit of a clip while I was filming this outfit. I was feeling a little bit bloated. I tend to end up filming in the evenings after I've eaten lots of food. If you're watching this video and you're like, oh, I can't wear skirts like that, I don't have the body for it or the stomach for it, or it would show off my lumps and bumps, don't worry about it. I mean, I think we're all a little bit body conscious, if I'm being honest. A lot of these outfits I've styled in ways that if you were feeling a little bit bloated or belly conscious, like with the big cardigan or anything like that, you can cover up and still wear an outfit that feels really lovely and still wear a skirt that you like. I just wanted to have a little bit of body realness in here. My stomach, I do not have tight abs. I'm trying to wear the things I like more, regardless of how my body is feeling or how it's doing that day. And I just want to wear the things that I enjoy wearing and not always be super conscious that I don't have like a tiny waist or anything like that. So if you also feel like that, I'm with you. Another dressy one, perfect for party season because I've added in some sequins. I have this little sequin cami that I've had for a couple of years, and it tends to just come out in festive season, which is fine. It's just the perfect go-to top for anything. I can put it with jeans, I can put it with trousers, but styled with a skirt, I think the tones as well look really great with it. I've added on my wedding shoes again, just to make this outfit super special. And again, I don't have a lot of heels, and I think these might be my most comfortable pair, so I probably should wear them more often. I've also paid attention to accessories again with this, just to have those dressier elements. So I've gone for the really nice pearl hoop from a jewelry that I've had for years and years, and again, do not get to wear them as much as I should. I've just thrown like a black blazer over my shoulders as well, just as the finishing touch to this outfit, just to give myself something to cover myself up. This would be great for like office party or work party, going out for dinner, date night. We're going to the other extreme here with a super dressed down outfit, and I think this is a really nice one to be able to show that versatility of the skirt. It might be, maybe it's the most dressed down yet, I don't know. So basically I've got this jumper on, which is really cozy. I've been living in this. And I just like the really oversizedness of this jumper. It's super comfy, and it just kind of, I feel like even the ivory stripe kind of matches to the skirt. I paired it with some ballet flats as well, again, just to really dress it down and make it really comfortable and wearable. And then I've thrown a really chunky, oversized quilted leather jacket over the top, just to give it a little bit of edge. And I really like this juxtaposition of the real kind of feminine, silky skirt with that kind of edgy jacket. I think it looks really cool. This is definitely a weekend vibe for me, and to be honest, I might even wear it to work. Next up, I've paired another black cashmere jumper. This is a bit of a more oversized fit, so I have put a belt on and I've tucked the jumper into the belt so that I didn't have to tuck the jumper into the skirt. Like I mentioned, black doesn't tuck in that well. And I've also paired this with some ballet flats as well, making it really easy going, really easy to wear. Again, using that cutter sandwich. I think this look paired with the kind of khaki green trench coat as well is a really nice look. I love that kind of monochrome base of the cream skirt, or the kind of champagne skirt with the black trousers and the black shoes, black bag, and then this just pop of green is really, really nice. This is probably a look I wouldn't wear at, well, maybe at the moment when the weather is still mild. I could wear this for work, for a weekend. It's quite a relaxed outfit with the knitwear and the flat shoes. Okay, the next one, I love this combination as well. It's another jumper, but it's kind of like, it's more of a cardigan, but I've worn it mainly as a jumper. I just kind of maybe leave a couple of the buttons undone. And I just love how this fits, even though it's a slimmer fit jumper, and I normally would wear a more oversized jumper with a slimmer fitting skirt. I just feel really comfortable in this combination, and I love the colour balance as well. I love that it's slightly less of a contrast than black and ivory, just that kind of dark brown and ivory. It's just a little bit softer, and I think that complements me and my colour palette and my complexion just a little bit better. I've gone for my long boots again, so I've dressed this up a little bit more with a slightly higher heel. So for me, this wouldn't be an everyday outfit because I don't wear boots like this on a day-to-day basis. So this would be, if I was just dressing up a little bit more, maybe if I'm going out somewhere a bit more special during the day or at the weekend, maybe even an evening out. And then to kind of balance out the black boots as well, I've just thrown on a long black coat over the top. Okay, the next couple of outfits, I've just switched things up. We're thinking summer season now because I just wanted to mention these few pieces. If you have a skirt like this in your wardrobe now, or you're considering buying one and you're thinking, what is the longevity in my wardrobe? Do I have space in my all year capsule for this? You can absolutely style them up for summer as well. And I feel like it's probably even simpler to style them for summer because you just put on a nice top, a nice pair of shoes. You don't have to quite work out all the layering aspects of it. For this first look, I have thrown on a jumper, so it is still, maybe it's kind of that end of summer kind of vibe where it's cozy enough to wear knitwear, but you can still wear your kind of your sandals, your cute little handbags. This is a really nice tonal look, and I just kind of half tucked in the jumper just to add a little bit of waist definition, just so that my torso wasn't getting cut off around my hips, and we're just kind of like drawing the eye up to my waist, making my legs seem a bit longer. It's just a very easygoing outfit with kind of a few buttons undone, half tuck, these just like slip-on shoes, very kind of easy breezy summer outfit. And then for this other look, I've done a bit of a variation of that look, but this one I've just popped on this kind of, it's actually more of a sports top, like a sports bra top. So it has built-in support, which I love these kinds of tops, just because it's so handy, you don't have to think about bras or anything. So what I also love about this is that it's a crop top, so I don't have to tuck in any of this top. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, tucking in black tops into lighter colored skirts, it's just a bit of a tricky situation. So I love that this is kind of a longer crop top, so it meets the skirt. There's no skin showing on my stomach or anything, but it doesn't have to be tucked in. And then I've just thrown on the same shoes, the same bag, and I've just thrown my cardigan over the shoulders. So this is kind of, again, maybe that end of summer kind of outfit. Maybe the weather's cooling down a little bit. Maybe you're popping out and you think you might need something to cover you up in the evening. Or if it's like, you know, everywhere is full of aircon, and if you pop inside anywhere, you're gonna need something to cover your shoulders. So I really like this look, but it is quite close, quite similar to the previous one. A dressy summer look. Again, I've kept the same base, the black top, the skirt, the sandals, and I've thrown on my leopard print blazer. I just think this really dresses this outfit up. I feel like this could be a really great work look for summer. So while the base outfit is quite easy and casual, the blazer smartens it up a lot. So again, it could be evening out, it could be date night. You could put on a slightly higher heel and it would feel a little bit more dressy again. But I think this kind of kitten heel sandal with the blazer, with a nice bag, very work appropriate. And finally, I wanted to do like a super casual summer kind of, well, maybe even more spring with a longer sleeve. I just thought a stripe top or kind of a striped t-shirt really dresses down, I feel like, anything. It's just such a casual, cool piece. And while I don't wear this top a lot, I do want to get more wear out of it, so I'm challenging myself to style it up in ways that I haven't styled it before. So this is a really, really long top, but because there's side slits on the top, I was able to tie up the front piece and then tuck in the back piece. And then I just popped it on my Converse, because if I can style something with my Converse, I know I'm going to get way more wear out of it, because they are my absolute go-to pair of shoes. Either my ivory pair or these pair, they're actually not Converse, they're a fake pair that I got in Vinted, a little Keith Haring design on them, but equally as comfortable. They're my absolute go-to. So if you have something in your wardrobe that you are trying to make as versatile as possible, you're really trying to figure out, is this going to stand? Like, is it going to be super versatile in your wardrobe? Try it on with your most worn pieces, like your most worn tops, your most worn footwear, especially, because that kind of is the whole comfort level of your outfit. If you can style it with those pieces, chances are you will get lots of wear out of it, because they'll be easy to wear and it's something you'll want to wear if it feels comfortable on your body, if it feels comfortable to wear, like physically comfortable, like it's not too tight, not too short, fabric feels nice, but then also you're comfortable in how it flatters your figure. Those are kind of two key things when you are thinking of introducing something new into your wardrobe and seeing if it's going to be super versatile and something you reach for a lot. If you already have a skirt like this in your wardrobe, any kind of midi skirt, doesn't have to be satin, doesn't have to be ivory, it can be any skirt or any kind of bottom at all. Just grab it and try and style it in 10, 15, 20 different ways. See how many ways you can style it. You could just pick one thing at the weekend, pick one item in your wardrobe that you're like, you know what, I haven't been wearing this as much as I wanted to, I thought I'd love it. Maybe you just need to get in there and be a little bit creative, try some outfits that you might not have tried before. This is what I do with my clients when I'm working with them. I'm just like, what about if you tried this with this? And they're like, oh, I never would have put those two things together before. So sometimes it takes a fresh perspective, and if you don't have a stylist or someone to do that for you, just pick two things in your wardrobe and put them together. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if it does, that's a whole new outfit option that you can use. And let me know what piece you decide to style up in as many different ways as possible. Let me know what piece you'd like me to do for the next kind of video like this. I'd like to do maybe one a month of these kinds of videos, like one item styled in as many different ways as I possibly can within my own wardrobe. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like these kinds of videos, or if you like videos relating to capsule wardrobes, having less clothing, being a more mindful shopper, maybe even trying a no-buy challenge, definitely subscribe to the channel, because I feel like you will enjoy it here. I've got so many videos on these kinds of topics that you can just sit and binge if you want to. Don't forget to check out Amoretu as well. I will leave all the links below to this skirt and to the cardigan as well, and my discount code as well, if you are interested in any pieces. If you're looking to add those more high quality, sustainable items to your wardrobe, definitely consider Amoretu. I'll speak to you very soon in my next video, and until then, take care.